finally, it's the moment that we're waiting for. For the last time, I'll be addressing him as Toastmaster Harris, because the next time he comes on stage, he'll be the distinguished Toastmaster Harris.
Come on, Harris! Come on, Harris! Hardly.
We will bounce back. We will bounce back, Toastmaster Harris.
Being challenged in our life is inevitable. Being defeated is optional. Today, at TCI, we have been challenged by a hacker who has hacked our business, our prospects, and intellectual property for a ransom. Good evening, media. You're so kind. From last 15 years, you have covered. You spoke very good about our growth. You enviably covered about our HR policies and strategies. And you took care of us, and you made us great, and you spoke about our return on investment for the clients and employees. Unfortunately, today we have a different story. We have a crisis. All our network, computers, system, and servers have been hacked by a ransomware virus, and they are demanding millions of dollars to release these to us. Nothing is working at this point of time, and we need to tell you that this is what's happening in our organization at this point. We have a value system. We are ethical, and we don't want to get back to the root to be unethical to get our properties released. We are trying our best, legally, technically, to get our information back. Right now, at this point, 40% of our intellectual property is recovered. You know, we are in this business from last 15 years, and we started with 3 people, and today we are 1,500 across the world, and we serve clients in US and Canada and Europe, and we have grown, and you know how we come. Dennis Wadley, my favorite motivational speaker and one of the top business consultants, says it aptly: change the changeable, avoid the unchangeable, and try to come out of the unchangeable. At this point of time, to come out of the unchangeable, we have devised 3 strategies. 1, right now, the vision of TCI is to provide retail solutions to software industries across the world. And we are doing it for the retail chains like Walmart, Napa, and Macy's. Right now, we would like to move out to a generalist software company and get into the domains like healthcare, banking and finance, and digital marketing space. Number 2, we have on-site offices which are quite expensive, and most of that which we can do it here or offshore. We are trying to close those offices and bring them all here or offsite to cut the cost. And 3, variables and performance increment, we have kept it on hold. And executives who are above vice president and top, they've been asked to take the cuts in their salary. I'm sure by these 3 strategies, we are going to bounce back. You have helped us, you're there with us all the while. Show has not stopped. We cannot run out of this situation, nor we can turn around the time. We are going to bounce back for sure. The season is still there with us. Here, I am representing as a spokesman of TCI. I'd like to throw this house open for the questions. I'll put all possible efforts with integrity and honesty and highest accountability to answer those questions from the media. Thank you. I look forward for the continued support. Any questions that you have about my organization's client and the crisis that we are facing, I'll be more than happy to take it at this point of time.
You said that a lot of data, intellectual property has been hacked and 40% has been recovered. And you said that the clients are Walmart, etc. Does any of the content include credit card numbers of their customers or any personal data?
We are not in the banking domain, which to say the credit card information we are not processing, but yes, we do have information which is pretty critical that may bring down the operations of the large retail stores like Walmart's. Yes, we do anticipate the possibility that we may lose one or two clients if we don't meet their service level agreement. We call it SLA. Yeah, may I take a question from you, Vedant Media?
Thank you, Harris. You mentioned that going forward we'll be starting to get into banking, pharmaceuticals, health industry as well. What steps that your company is taking to protect your data going forward? What are the next steps that you're taking that this ransomware attack doesn't happen to your company?
That's a pretty interesting question. When we were attacked by the ransomware, we were not alone. Even the big corporations, they got affected through it. I guess the only thing that we can protect the data is by implementing right ISMS, Information Security Management System, and the right firewall, which will be strong enough to protect us from the external hackers. And we are going to take those measures. May I take the question from you, Nawab? Thank you. Yes, Kavita?
Can you come again with the 3 strategies you said you have done to cope up with this crisis? Can you just repeat
We
that?
are specialists in retail. Now we would like to be generalists, where we would like to do everything that we are capable of. Number 2, we have got a lot of expenses because we have offices on site at the client location. These offices, if we can manage at the offshore, we would like to bring them down here to Mysore. And third, because this is the critical crisis, we would like to cut costs from all points by avoiding variables, performance management appraisal, and cutting the cost of the executives, vice presidents and all. That is to ensure that all these 1,500 employees will stay with us because they were backbone to our organization. They stayed with us through thick and thin, and now it's our turn. We don't want to send even a single employee home.
But how will this help you to counter the ransomware attack? So are you
Ransomware
ready to
attack-
pay the ransom by getting the money out of here that you have saved?
Absolutely.
What is your strategy?
Ransomware attack is responsible for us to be where we are today, and we are anticipating that we are going to be very slow, slumped in the market because of where we stand, and to recover the finances, I guess we have to go thin, and this is the reason why we have these strategies.
Do you think there is any mistake and you would like to admit it?
Yes, we concentrated more on the competency and performance and client-wise to grow both organically and inorganically. But the core thing to protect our data by having a right ISMS, Information Security Management System, I guess we were not compliant on that. But that's a mistake, and we agree. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. I'm sure we are going to bounce back. Well,
Stand up there, ACG 10.
Three cheers for DTM Harris and DTM Agarwal. Hip hip, hooray! Let's hug.
Hey, husband on the stage, not for your fantasies. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes the best of your plans can get derailed by something called a website. 5 minutes before Harris started his speech, the Toastmasters website was up, and we had planned to do a live filing of his ACG and his DTM. 5 minutes and 30 seconds later, the Toastmasters website has crashed. But that cannot put a dampener on the celebrations of
How
these
has it crashed?
two absolutely brilliant people who have given a lot to the Toastmasters movement. Can all of you please stand up and recognize the efforts of distinguished Toastmasters?
So proud of you guys.
It is a real moment of pride because I'll be I think the first and the hopefully the last division director of division to say कि मेरे term में पहले DTMs आए थे Mysore से.
The only one, yes.
So congratulations guys, and we have some small gifts for you. I would request Rohan and Dhaneta, where are you? Come out, wherever you are. Run. Ladies and gentlemen, I would request these two wonderful people to hand over small token of appreciation for our two distinguished Toastmasters. Ladies and gentlemen! Thank you both distinguished Toastmasters. You may now.
We are stepping down as distant.
Don't step down as DTMs, we need you.